Yeah, because you're going to do a little explanation. Okay, you're on.
All right, I work in Dennison, Ohio. And Dennison is located between Columbus and Pittsburgh, exactly halfway between. Now, in Dennison, there is an old Pennsylvania Railroad Depot. The depot is now a museum. Attached to that museum are train cars. One of those train cars is an authentic World War II hospital and surgery car. Inside that hospital car is an artifact that tells the story of 1.3 million soldiers. And this is that story. We had been on this train for what seemed like days. Crowded and hot just begins to describe how bad this train ride has been. Everybody was hungry and hot. We were all going to France. Most of us were going to France. And most of us were leaving home for the first time, including myself. We were all scared. We had no idea what would await us at our final destination. Just then, the conductor entered the car and screamed, "Dennison, next stop." I was amazed and bewildered by all of the excitement this aroused. So curiously, I asked, "Hey fellas, what's up?" One soldier said, "Well, we're stopping in Dennison. Don't you know Dennison? Everybody from coast to coast knows Dennison." Another soldier chimed in, "Yes, we call Dennison Dreamsville. We have the prettiest girls, nicest smiles, and the best food in Dennison." Just then I got excited. We hadn't eaten since 3 stops ago to pick up water in Illinois. The train started to slow, and out of the darkness I could see the station lights. They were shining bright. When we got closer, I could see women all dressed in white, their signs reading, "Free food to servicemen." The train came to a stop. It was chaos as we all tried to escape the train car. I took a step out onto the platform and breathed in the cool summer Ohio air. It reminded me of home. The conductor then yelled, "Boys, you only have 10 minutes here. We're not going to wait for you, so get going." I ran up to the line. The first lady there was handing out wax paper bags with sandwiches inside. I grabbed a sandwich and I held her hand, and I remember just holding on to it for just a second. She looked up from what she was doing and stared at me. She said, "You know, you're the first person I've ever seen here. So many soldiers go through here, I never get to see their faces." She joked, "My own husband could be standing in front of me, and I wouldn't even know it was him." I took the sandwich and said, "Thank you, ma'am." She said, "Thank you for what you're doing." I moved on to the next lady. She obviously must have been in charge because she was shouting orders at everyone. "Bring me more wax paper cups," she said, as she was holding a large container of coffee. I went up to her, and she said, "Hello, son, what's your name?" And I said, "My name is Private Joseph Maxwell. Most people call me Joe." "Nice to meet you, Joe. My name is Lucille Nussdorfer. I started the canteen here in Dennison." And I said, "Thank you, Lucille," as she poured coffee into a small white wax paper cup. I said, "How much for a cup of coffee, Mrs. Nussdorfer?" She said, "First of all, you can call me Lucille. And it's all free for you boys. It's the least we could do for what you're doing for us. Thank you, Lucille. Thank you." As the warning whistle blew, meaning we had to get back onto that train, we ran up. The atmosphere in the car completely changed. Everybody was happy and laughing and telling jokes. I went to my seat. I sat down, pulled the sandwich out of the wax paper bag, and devoured it. It tasted so good, and I guzzled the coffee down. The soldiers who were with me would never forget their stop in Dennison, or what we call Dreamsville. I looked down at the wax paper bag and neatly folded it into my pocket. Thank you, Dreamsville. And if you go to our museum today, you can see an original wax paper bag from 1944 that somebody kept and brought back to the museum. There is no better test to how important this canteen was to the soldiers' lives than that artifact right there. And that tells the story of